Hey everyone, Rick here from Hobby Time. Some exciting things happening. We're about 2 videos away from finishing the Baymax build. Essentially, I just need to assemble the fingers, the articulated ones, and the other thing I need to do is the strapping. Other than that, it is ready to go. No videos at this point in time, but here's a couple of photos up in here or something like that. Now, the main reason today for today's video is I've been asked a few times before why I 3D print. Obviously it's a hobby, like we've all got our own hobbies and things like that. For me, 3D printing, not so much the printing side of things, but the painting and the sanding and everything like that is a therapy. So for people who know me personally, I suffer from PTSD, nothing military related or anything like that, just a traumatic incident when I was young. But yeah, I've struggled with it my whole life and everything like that, and I do have some triggers, but most of it I keep under control. As long as I keep this busy, I generally find that I'm okay, hence why all these things. Lego has been my thing for 15 years, designing minifigures for shows and clients and things like that. And obviously 3D printing was always resin for me, so it was always the resin printing, and I used to do prototypes and things like that. I may have some, here's some I designed, like that's a daredevil in there, and obviously we've got heaps of other designs that I've done for different shows, like you can't really see it, but Invincible's up there and a few other TV shows, and so that's my main thing. And obviously now 3D printing is coming to the side of it a bit with this Baymax build. Now, I never have attempted anything so big before, lots of smaller prints before and things like that, so you know, here's something I've done, like a Bad Batch shuttle puzzle. You know, it was always small things, and then one day when obviously I saw Nico's file, by the way, amazing stuff. Like, if you haven't signed up, there's just, the repository of files in there is absolutely enormous. It's great, but I'd like to credit Nico and obviously that file he done as a big crux on me deciding to print this and learn some new skills. So I've never done cosplay before. I've done some helmets. This is where I started out with the Star Wars stuff, but an entire cosplay was a big undertaking, especially one that's all round. So it's very, very hard to hide any seams and any lines, anything like that. And now 100%, I'm not 100% happy, I should say, with Baymax, but it has been a learning experience and I have loved it. But yeah, it's been great for me to help quieten my mind, to come home from work and things like that, and just put an hour in the garage, or an hour in my room where I print, just quieten myself and things like that. And it's not necessarily just Baymax as well. Like, you know, we done this Iron Man faceplate after seeing one Frank done, and it was just like layer after layer and smoothing and everything, and it come up for me absolutely amazing. Now it's a matte gold finish. It's a little bit different than whatnot, but it's just was so good to do that, and obviously I want to continue along that. But yeah, it's a tough thing, like to talk about. Like, we're all going about men's health and everything like that, but it's important, especially for myself, to be open and honest with people, you know, about my struggles and what I suffer with, and obviously triggers and what helps and what is really making a difference for me, other than my family. And now I do a job that I absolutely love after 20 years of being in the automotive world, stressing every day. I no longer have to stress. So, but I guess at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is, if you are if you are struggling with things, just reach out. Like, I know it's not normal for people to do that kind of thing, but just shoot someone a message. You don't even have to talk about what's wrong. Like, you can just talk about other stuff, you know, similar hobbies, and that's what I do a lot of the time. I talk to a lot of Lego people, I talk to a lot of 3D printing people, but it's pretty much saved me. I can honestly say, like, looking at it this way, my hobbies and my interests is what's kept me going and kept me alive. It's for all the bad stuff. But yeah, that was just a bit of a serious chat there, so sorry for being a bit of a downer. But yeah, the next video, fingers crossed, we will be doing the strap work, for obviously the mountings and everything like that. I've also been meaning to do a PVC mannequin, like a lot of people have got, just so I've got somewhere to put Baymax, because he's friggin' huge. Well, he makes me look friggin' huge anyway, but that's another story. But yeah, so I'm hoping 2 more videos to go, and yeah, that'll be the end, and then there'll be an update. We've got some cool things planned to show off Baymax, so we'll wait and see how they go. But yeah, thanks for everyone for watching and keeping me on the straight and narrow, I guess. But yeah, continue to watch. If you've got anything to say, just say it. Just shoot me a message. Yeah, and we can chat. But thank you everyone for joining me on this journey. Thank you for watching me stuff things up so much. But yeah, and I will talk to you very soon.